the smokes, though he hates them. I don't know why he's smoking them.
Hey, you're not supposed to be smoking inside there.
Anyway, he interrupts the Major's dinner and lands quite literally on top of it, just slicing everything to pieces because he can. He becomes intimidated at first, and you seem to think that he's the typical good guy because he works for Hellsing. He declares himself the butler for the Hellsing organization. Little do we know that... Spoiler! If you don't want, he becomes Dark Walter. This thing here. Not a thing! It's a thing! You trust!
I have a penis, leave me alone.
You do not.
But
You are also a chick freak and is worth my time.
Back to the panel.
Dark Walter is a sexy beast.
Down.
No.
I have to yell at myself.
Sit
Down.
or you will lose your seat in the room. Get on.
You'll get candy later. You do a
Yeah.
good job for a little girl.
Really? I thought I was only doing that to make you confused. Well, I mean, you did hit on me quite a lot.
I'm not interested.
Oh, really? You seemed quite interested.
Believe me, I should know by those dreams.
I told you not to tell them that. Anyway, Walter's character, you see him at the end of OVA 5, I believe. He leaves and goes to fight the captain. Or was he really? There are several theories about this, about him being brainwashed. He was a traitor from the beginning. One of the characters from the Round Table Conference believes he really betrayed them since 1944. So his character there should be more revealed in the dawn, I'm hoping. Because there's no real rhyme or reason for him to want to do that aside from just defeating Alucard, which makes him the same as every other goddamn bad guy.
Seriously, it gets annoying after who knows how many centuries.
5.
Alright, shall we continue on you or no? Also, in one part, in OVA 4, you actually see him with the Nazi group. You do. I think we have a clip of it later.
On Zordon's slide.
On Zordon's slide, we have a clip. He's standing. You see his goddamn monocle!
And seriously, who else has hips like that?
Sorry. Next thing.
Right.
Alucard. You're starting.
Alright, as we see right there, he basically came from one of Hirano's previous stories that he wrote.
Which is technically considered a porn manga. It is.
Everything he writes is
Everything.
Even this has some in there.
All of the prototypes. I mean, there's rape in this one as well. But his prototype is the same Alucard from the Vampire Hunter. Yes?
Sorry, they're yelling outside.
Oh, okay.
Avoid the noise.
Oh. I didn't read that one that much because I was a little disturbed. Did you read that one? I do think you did, you dirty little pervert. You your soggy biscuits. Why do you keep talking about the things I told you not to talk about? Go on.
You share.
It's more like the first few chapters of the manga, because there's a character in there who's a lot like Ceres that Alucard ends up saving. And there's a little bit of rape.
Rape? A little?
And that one is only a little. But Alucard basically looks like how he does in the first two chapters. His gloves are a little different. It looks like it has the Jewish star on it. And
Oh dear. Oh.
you get a bad batch of blood.
No, that was yours. Of course it's a bad batch of blood. It's disgusting.
It's delicious.
It's leprechaun's blood.
I figured you're so damn small. Ugh. Ugh.
Go on and talk about yourself.
I'm not talking about you. Are you done?
Maybe.
Maybe. Go on. You're that Alucard. I'll talk about myself.
Which was
J.H. Brenner is the original author for
Fine, whatever. Quit fighting with yourself. Just go on already. These people are waiting.
Fine. J.H. Brenner is the author of Die Freuschutz, the song that you hear Rip Van Winkle singing in the 4th OVA. Die Freuschutz is a play, actually, and that was one of the songs that was in there. Yes, he's the actual writer of the poem, so that's a hint towards Hirano's more like subliminal messaging in the way that he's giving credit where credit is due, but at the same time not really telling you where the credit is coming from.
you have to do your research.
Yes, you do.
He's a big fanboy.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, yes he is.
As
Tell
you-
him later. Alright.
Then we have his release date, which you actually see a few times. The first time you see it, obviously, is when he is released 20 years later after he was sealed. And
The release that you see here is from OVA 2 when he's fighting Luke Valentine.
Where he calls him, they know nothing but dog shit.
again, he thought he actually had a challenge. No,
Oh, candy machine.
there's not much challenges.
This is Girly Card. Me. Yes, I love me. I'm cute. On time, I just eat everything up.
What?
Do that again and you'll lose something.
Better not be that.
Wait, you had something?
Alright, Girly Card's character, as of course with young Walter, appears in Hellsing the Dawn. You see him coming out, coming out of his box.
Whatever I want.
Exactly. With his beautiful, beautiful Thompson gun that I want. Sorry. Alucard, Walter makes a comment about Alucard's character saying, "Why are you in that form?" Alucard obviously doesn't really care what he's in. His form is whatever he chooses, and it's suggested that he's eaten at one point a small young woman. Therefore, he is this character at the time of that. During the Warsaw Poland part. The colors are sure. Yes.
Just a random question, like, how, is it really ever revealed why he chooses specific forms, or he just doesn't care?
He just doesn't care. It says, "I do not care what my form is. I'm myself no matter what." He just picks and chooses, I believe, from everything. That shot is from the 10th volume. The color schemes are all confused with Hirano's. He has a consistency for being inconsistent with everything. We don't know what the OVA colors for Girly Card are, so we're going with the manga. It's white, and I had a purple tie, so I don't look.
Totally washed out.
Yeah. Next one. Now I'll shot.
Then we have Vlad Tepes. A lot of people mispronounce it as Tepes, and it is Romanian for the Impaler. You see reference to this in the OVA 3, when you see six of the officers get thrown out of the building all at once to be impaled on flagpoles. That would be very painful. With what? You see this form when he is at 0 release in the very last volume, and you'll see there's a picture of him when he's younger there. That's actually when he was younger, when he was human, and that's when the rape scene happens. Yes.
Is that the one that he wakes up in when he's got all the dead bodies around him?
No, actually, that's not.
What form was that?